In today's 7 steps or less in 7 minutes or less video, I'm going to show you how to make this lovely picture frame for graduation parties. You can also use them for weddings or quinceañeras or any kind of festival party, someone's birthday, and they're super easy to make. It only took me, well, it took me a long time because I'm a perfectionist, but you could probably get this done maybe an hour, hour and a half if you have some time. Faster probably, if, you know, you're not trying to get these straight edges like I was. So let's get started. Okay. You're gonna need a board, preferably a matte board. Need a ruler of some kind, which we have a level, which works because it has a ruler. Need a pencil so that I don't mark it in pen. An X-Acto knife or some sort of cutting utensil that is going to cut through this board, this matte board, and then I'm going to decorate it with a Sharpie. So after you do that, draw a perimeter around the board, and you decide how big that you want your canvas to be. So you will take it, I did mine 3.5 inches from all sides, and I drew with a pencil because I'm going to have to erase every corner. So that's going to be step 1. After you've drawn the perimeter on your board, you're going to take your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut along the edges, but make sure that you don't cut the corners, the squares, because that's going to still be on your board. So you're going to take your X-Acto knife, and you might find that it's actually a little hard to cut a straight line with your X-Acto knife. So I took my ruler and lined it up, and I was cutting with my X-Acto knife, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I found myself having to cut against the line more than once to actually get through the board because it was a little thicker than I thought. So you may have to go over it a few times with your X-Acto knife or your cutting utensil to get through. The next step is, after you've taken your X-Acto knife to the board, you're just gonna pretty much pop the sucker out. And if there's a couple places that don't come out, you're probably gonna have to take your X-Acto knife over them a few more times, like I'm probably going to have to do. But make sure that you're careful with taking it out, or it's gonna rip some of the poster board. But I'll show you what it looks like in a second when this is taken out, and we can go to the next step. So after you have taken this piece of the board out, you're probably gonna have to go through and make sure that it's clean. These little frillies are gonna come off. So you're going to want to go up in there and then clean. And then also these little parts that were in here that you drew in pencil, not pen, you're going to want to go through and erase those. So that's the next step. I mean, if you made a clean cut, then you don't have to clean anything, but make sure to erase these, and then I'll let you know what's next. The next step, step 5, is going to be to decorate your board. So after you've gone through and cleaned up your board and erase the corners, like I said, it's time to decorate. So you can do this with stickers. I'm going to do mine with Sharpies. You can put pictures on the side. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do, except I know I'm doing it with Sharpies. You can paint stuff on there. So my brother goes to school and their colors are blue and white, so I'm actually going to decorate both sides. And I'm thinking of putting something at the top that says maybe "Congrats Jason, class of 2019," or "Congrats Jason, you made it." I haven't really decided what I'm going to put up here, but I'm going to decorate both sides so that when people go to take pictures, they can decide if they want to do the blue side or the white side. So I'm going to take this and make it into. And when you are all done, this is what your board will look like. Or what do you call this? Picture frame. This is what your picture frame photo thing will look like. So like I said, I was going to do 2 sides. So I have done 2 sides. I did end up using some stickers. My mom had some. I didn't realize that she bought some, so I filled up one of the sides, used one of them as a 1, and now people can pick whatever side that they want to do. I do have an additional tip or step though. My additional step is to practice writing it out. So this is the part of the middle that I took out. So that was my dad's idea, so shout out to you, Dad, for getting this idea. But I'm glad he gave me this idea because I was debating on whether writing "Congrats Jason" or "Congratulations," and "Congrats Jason" would have been too short, and I already started the C before I started practicing writing on here. So then it ended up fitting. I ended up writing like this one was too big, and then this one was a good size, so I just kind of shortened my words down, and then I had to practice a couple things on there. So that's my additional step or tip, is to practice with the pencil writing it before you actually write it on your board. And then that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy these pics that we took with the photo frame. Catch you next week.